So today we're going to review our upper body movements. So today, Danny, we're going to work again on our incline dumbbell press. So we're going to start you off with our incline seated dumbbell press. So you already have your lightweight in hand. So remember, we're holding in a closed pronated position. We're going to start you off in that 5-point contact position. So your head, your shoulders and upper back should be flat against the bench. Your glutes should stay seated in the seat. And then both feet should stay in contact with the floor at all times. So first you're going to go ahead and bring dumbbells up, perfect, and then you're going to push them up to elbow full extension, so this is going to be your starting position. All you're going to do is for the down phase, is you're going to slowly bring down your elbows just to about in line with your armpits or your clavicles. Good, right there, and then you're going to push back up into full elbow extension. Perfect. So we want to make sure that your wrists stay stacked in line with your elbows. Go ahead and do about 4 more reps. Good. So really focusing on keeping those elbows and wrists in line. Don't let your wrists curl. Good. Nice, slow, controlled movements. Everything should stay in line.
Good. So make sure elbows and wrists stay in line. Don't let that wrist curl. This is just a warm up.
And then you really just need to come down so that you're right out there. Yeah. And then back up. So watch those wrists. Flex it forward just a little bit. There you go. So now that we have our warm up, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit more weight. So go ahead and take your 5-point position. And you're going to push elbows up into that extended position. So wrists should stay forward a little bit. Don't let them break and fall back. Good. And then you're going to go all the way down. Perfect. Push back up. Good. We'll do a couple more reps. Nice, slow, controlled movements. Push back up. Good. Watch those wrists. There you
go. Okay. Good, so try and bring your elbows just straight down. There you go.
So today, Danny, we're going to work on our lower body compound movement. So we're going to focus more on the goblet squat. So again, we're going to kind of look at a quick warm up, and then we'll do a little bit heavier, more challenging weight. So one thing from the last time when we did your squat was we want to make sure that we don't have any type of posterior pelvic tilt as we go into the down phase of the movement, which we also call butt wink. So we want to try and avoid that as much as possible. So we're going to keep everything at parallel or about an inch below, and then we'll come back up. Okay. So we're going to start you off with your lightweight. So remember, for a goblet squat, if you're using a kettlebell, you're going to grab it by the horns. If you're using a dumbbell, you're going to hold it vertically at one head in between the palms. So feet should be about shoulder width apart. Feet are even, and then your toes are going to be pointed slightly out. And then all you're going to do into the down phase, we want to make sure that we maintain a nice neutral spine. So keeping everything nice and balanced. As you drop down, you're just going to come down, keeping the weight close to your chest. Chest should be up and out. We want to make sure that we're not arching our back, not flexing at the spine. Try to touch your elbows to your knees, and then you're going to come back up, extending the hips and the knees until you're back into that standing position. So again, all you're going to do is go into about parallel, or you can go slightly below, but we want to make sure that we're not getting that butt wink in. So do a couple more reps. Good, so focus on flexing at the hips. There you go.
Good, so you're going to go just to about parallel, Making sure that those knees don't go over your toes. Keep the weight close to the chest. There you go. And then maintaining a nice neutral spine.
Good. So now that we've done our warm-up set, we're going to go ahead and go into our heavier weight. So since we're using the kettlebell, we're going to hold it by the horns. Remember, we're going to keep that nice and close to our body. Elbows should stay down. You want to try and keep them tucked to your body. If they come out a little bit, that's okay. But again, we're going to focus primarily more on just coming to about parallel and then back up. So we're avoiding that posterior pelvic tilt, keeping everything nice and neutral. So go ahead. Good. Good. Nice, slow, controlled movements.
Good. So watch that small arch in your back. There you go. Good.